Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different than what I usually do. I really wanted to do a fall reset because I'm the biggest fan of when the seasons change. You can just really like amp up your life, I think. I've come up with a few things that I know that I do at the beginning of fall to kind of prevent the post-summer sadness, because you know it can kind of be sad, like winter's coming and it's gonna be freezing cold and you're gonna need to like really bundle up and you still won't be warm. Just like really get yourself ready for a new school year or a new season, like the holiday time. Side note, I just saw Home Goods already putting out their Christmas stuff and I nearly vomited all over the place. Yeah, this video is gonna be basically everything that I do to get ready for fall. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video and let's just get into it. I feel like I'd be crazy if I didn't start with this one, because decorating, no matter what season it is always the first thing I do, because I feel like it really just sets the mood. And like, especially for fall, it just makes everything more cozy. I feel like it's really hard to go from summer to fall because like the weather's still kind of warm, it's still kind of weird. Getting the pumpkins out, like getting the cinnamon scents out, getting like the cool, crisp morning energy out. I feel like that is just like the easiest way to really get into the mood. I don't know, not necessarily decorating for Halloween right away, because I do hold my Halloween decorations till like a week before Halloween. But I think that decorating for pumpkins, like I literally have a pumpkin sitting here. I have pumpkins everywhere and it just makes so much more cozy and nice, and pumpkins are cute. I think pumpkins are adorable. They add a lot of like warmth and coziness to the space in the shed. I'm gonna get the fall decorations. I think I have a couple totes for them. We're gonna see what we have, and I want to kind of like decorate around the house a little bit just to make things festive and cozy. There's nothing more cozy than pumpkins and ghouls. Let's see here. I think the rest is Christmas. Let's see what Christmas. I think I got it. Also, I think if you can find like some brown, orange, cream colored blankets, or like oatmeal colored, or like greens, I feel like greens like this are really cute for fall. Anything that's like cozy, brings a little warmth and color, and gets away from kind of like the crazy white pastels, like just the non-fall colors. So like bringing in the warmth with a blanket and stuff, unbeatable. Also, little segue, speaking of warmth, switch up your candles. I love to go to Bath and Body Works or wherever you like to get your candles from. I always make a trip in the beginning of the season if I feel like I'm lacking like the season's candle scents. So I went to Bath and Body Works and I got like sweater weather, leaves, crisp morning air, like a bunch of just so cozy so that your house always smells really nice like fall, and it just really gets you in the mood. Like my favorite part of the morning is literally walking into my bathroom and I smell like the cinnamon apple scent like right in the morning, and it just makes me so, and like the crisp air from the window is coming in. Like it's just, I love morning, and that's something that I really like. I really like the wallflowers from Bath & Body Works. I have one that says I heart fall, like literally, I'm not even joking. Doing little things like that, like seasonal wall plugs that are really cute. I think just like sometimes it's the really little touches that are the sweetest and just kind of like make your day, even if that's a mug. Like if I liked to drink coffee, I would be all over the holiday mugs, all over the seasonal mugs, because that's just like something that you can add into every day that just like is special. It feels special when you get to like save away different things for different seasons and like bring them out the next year for the same season. I don't know. I also think that kind of sticking along the same lines of like scents is adding in like a warmer something into your body care routine so that it kind of starts to warm up the way you smell. I used to really like sweet scents. Now I'm totally gacked out by them. I think they're like too much for me to smell all the time. I feel like I get a headache if I wear them, but on other people it smells really nice. I'm not even gonna lie. But So for example, I don't really like sweet scents. I wear a lot of like fresher, more floral scents now. So when it turns like into the winter months, like fall, start of fall, I really like to go and maybe I'll get like a body oil, like a vanilla body oil to add to my lotion, or maybe I'll get like a totally different lotion, like a scented cedar lotion, something that's a little more fall, like a cinnamon lotion. Or even if it's like a hair perfume. That is something that I've been loving. Is I got like I forget what it is. I think it's Jose Moran, if that's how you pronounce it. It's like a little hair perfume. And it smells really warm. It smells like caramel and something else, I don't know. And it blends really, really well with my everyday perfume. So I love that. I love that. It's like such a little thing that just like makes everything more special. Or it could be like using a new shampoo and conditioner that smells really warm. I know that Herbal Essences makes one that I used to use in the fall and winter. And it's like, I think it's like argan oil something. I'll put it up on the screen. But that smells so warm and like fall to me, I think, and it really lingers in your hair. That's why I used it, is because it really lingers and it just smells like fall. So whether it's like that or like you switch your hand cream, you know, on that trip to Bath and Body Works, you switch it to like a fall scented hand cream. You know, they do free ones every month, just saying. And you don't even have to make a purchase, just saying. Little things like that that like are really going to make you feel in the mood for it to become a little colder. Definitely invest in your home and making sure that you're smelling different fall scents throughout the day. It really makes a big difference. Okay, brief intermission so I can show you what I got from Target for my boyfriend. I try to do like a little cute little fall boo basket. I saw the idea a couple years ago and I thought it was really cute. So I tried to do that for my boyfriend because he is an international student and his parents like can't come into the country because of the travel ban. So I try to like make everything a little more special, like things that would remind him of like home and stuff. I try to like do some sort of like cozy whatever. That's a whole other topic, but thought I would show you like the beginnings of what I'm getting him. These are just like a little things that are cute, I think, and that he'll appreciate. And we love to like eat candy and like snack together, so that's what like this Target run was for. I want to get him like a little, like maybe 2 nicer things, maybe like, I'm not too sure yet, but I'll show you what I got so far. So first of all, I always try to get him a card whenever I get him things. I try to get him a card. I got this little cute little spider heart one. I thought that was really, really cute, and inside it says, "You're my favorite person to hang with, happy Halloween." I thought that was really cute, and it has a nice envelope, and so I got that. I also got him these Sour Bats little gummies, and I got him little Nerds gummy clusters. I basically just got him like his favorite candy, but like fall themed. I got him Sour Patch Kids like apple version. I thought this would be really good. It's cranberry apple, apple cider, and caramel apple. I don't know all that, but and then I got him a little caramel Pete's coffee. This is actually supposedly on sale unless someone just dumped it in the clearance section, but I got him that so he can have a nice little cozy coffee. That's for me. Did I get him anything else? And I think that's all I got him, and then I'm gonna put everything in this cute little Frankenstein basket that was literally $3. Literally $3. I think it's more of a kid's trick-or-treat. Oh yeah, it says trick-or-treat basket. Yeah, it's a trick-or-treat basket, but it's so cute, and it kind of like low-key looks like my boyfriend. So yeah, I got it to put all of that in. That's the beginning of the boo basket. Just a little idea. I'm about to go for my morning walk, so I figured now would be a good time to bring up my next tip, which is to kind of slow down your mornings. I feel like in the summer, all of us want to like stay in shape, so we just like work out in the morning, get our steps in by 8 a.m, like all this stuff, and it's just like a little bit hectic, or like you want to get to the beach really on time, so you're like your whole morning is kind of rushed. I feel like fall and like leading into winter is the perfect time to slow down and just like enjoy the morning, be warm, be cozy, but still work out, but not like in such a rushed way, and do more of the workouts that you really enjoy. So for example, this morning I lit a candle, I stayed in bed for longer, I was really all cozied up in my blanket, I made my bed. Like, It was just a really slow morning, but it felt really good to slow down, and I feel like it's a good way to start my day because I feel like when I start off too hectic, my whole day is really hectic. Lighting a candle right when I wake up, like literally right when I open my eyes, was just the best way to remind myself to be calm, because at least for me, I want to let it burn at least the top layer of the wax, so it helps me slow down, especially in the mornings when sometimes I feel like I just want to get out of the door. So that's something that I'm really trying to prioritize, is like, I think that building in more time to your morning to kind of take things slower and do maybe a few more things that you want to do, whether this means like waking up a little bit earlier or leaving the house a little later if it's possible, really just sets up your day to not be so chaotic, and you won't feel as stressed because you're not like rushing to get out of the house. I think it also gives you some time to like have a good mindset, you know, you took time for yourself. And I think fall is the best time to do that because it's crisp, it's cozy. Light that candle and have a slow, gentle morning, and then you're set up for the rest of your day. I think that also incorporating morning or evening walks is like one of the best ways to start enjoying fall, because there's something about the leaves falling that's just really, really nice and serene. It doesn't, oh, that's a cool leaf. Check that leaf out. Beautiful. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, even just like a walk around your neighborhood, but I feel like getting outside and enjoying, what's a gnat, you see that? Excuse me. Getting outside and enjoying like the nature and also the weather, and seeing kind of like the leaves turn colors. Like, I don't know, I feel like the forest is a lot brighter in the fall. One, probably because the leaves are falling off, but also because the leaves are just so many bright colors. And I feel like it's a really easy way to kind of like appreciate fall and also not let yourself wither inside. You can tell the running theme is like, sometimes when the weather gets colder, I don't know, I kind of hermit more than I usually do. I'm trying to be better at that. So I feel like all these things also help me not hermit so much, especially when it gets colder. It's really easy to just like stay inside, watch TV when you're not feeling up to it. But these squirrels are literally doing target practice on me, I swear. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to go out and go for a walk, but it always makes me feel better and makes me feel more calm. So that is my recommendation, is like get outside, see the world you live around. Let's see, this looks, it has serious potential. Ready, big reveal. Oh, I knew it, guys. It's beautiful, beautiful. Get outside, like really enjoy the world around you, especially in the fall. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So that's a big tip of mine, and something that I do struggle with some days when I just don't really feel like mustering up the energy, but always makes you feel better.
We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do.
Alright, quick tick check. Nobody wants you walking in the tall grass more than a tick.
The sun is peeking through the cotton white blinds, your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the
Bonus points if you listen to Colors of the Wind.
me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be.
Something else that I really enjoy doing in the fall is I find that a lot of the times let me set you down. A lot of the times I kind of find myself needing new sweaters, like they get pilled, or, you know, sometimes you just need like some new things. So I think that thrifting is one of the best ways to do that, because thrifted sweaters, you can find a lot of really good fabrics like wool, cashmere, 100% cotton for really cheap. So that's something that I really like to do, is like go to the thrift store, try to avoid the mall, especially for sweaters, because there's nothing better than thrifted sweaters for quality if you're like looking at the tags and everything. So I like to, so especially for colder winter months when you need nicer fabrics that you can rely on, I love to go to the thrift store, check out the tags, get a lot of really good quality stuff for cheap. And then you feel like you have a whole new wardrobe without having spent a lot of money. So I really like to do that. Also, the fall is the last season for good yard sales because nobody wants to do a yard sale when it's freezing cold and snowy and rainy and disgusting. So actually it's actually funny because I've been going to a lot of yard sales, and today's like our community yard sale. So my family's doing a yard sale and we have a bunch of stuff, so that's pretty funny. But yard sales are also a really good thing to do, especially everyone's clearing out their house before winter. So definitely get on the yard sale grind if you have them in your area before the winter, because everyone's getting rid of their like Christmas decorations, fall decorations. You can find a lot of cute, cozy, grandma looking stuff that'll just really warm up your space. And also you can find really good sweaters that people are just trying to get rid of, so they'll sell really high quality stuff for cheap. So yeah, just some ideas, but I'm gonna put a few yard sale clips in just to set the scene. Yard sale time. Remembered another thing that I want to put out. I have this like wool rug, but I can't remember where I put it. Oh, I see it. My last tip is definitely one of my favorites because, well, I'll just tell you what the tip is, but it's to find indoor hobbies that you enjoy. Like start finding them in the fall, or maybe you already have indoor hobbies. I don't know. I was like a hobbyless person for a very long time. And I think leaning into the fact that hobbies don't have to actually matter. Like, I always thought hobbies kind of had to make you a better person, fitter, smarter. But sometimes it's not about that. It's literally about just like doing something with your time that makes you happy. That was a big barrier for me. So anyways, it's not about the importance of hobbies. It's about finding a hobby that you like that's indoors, and maybe it's not as productive as your past hobbies, but let me put you on scrapbooking. This is my vouch for scrapbooking because it's so exciting and you can be really creative. It doesn't even have to look good because it literally looks homemade, and I love it. It's so cheap. I get all of my scrapbooking materials at a thrift store, and it genuinely makes me so happy, like to have all of these events saved. I love it. The idea, sorry, I'm really into this right now, but the idea of like being old, opening up all my scrapbooks from my lifetime and looking through them, or like my grandkids are looking through them, that's not a memory I'm willing to give up. So I've taken up the art of scrapbooking, and I am truly the biggest fan now because it's so fun. It's literally so fun. So you can do any indoor hobby, but I think scrapbooking is a really fun one, especially because the next thing I need you to do is make a fall bucket list. There's so much stuff to do in the fall. There's literally so much stuff. Haunted attractions, corn maze, pumpkin picking, pumpkin carving, eating apple cider donuts, handing out Halloween cake. There's so much stuff that you can, making pumpkin bread. There's so much stuff to do during the fall, especially, that you should make a bucket list, compile a nice list of 8 things to do that are fall related, that you're gonna be so excited to do them that you're gonna like basically turn into a pumpkin yourself because it's just so exciting. I made one and I put a lot of good stuff on there. A lot of them I just listed, but I think it was go to a haunted attraction. I love to go to those. Eat apple cider donuts. I do that anyways, but gotta put it on the list. Carve pumpkins, do a corn maze, Harry Potter movie marathon. What else did I put on there? Oh, go for a hike, which I do anyways, but how fun is it to check it off? And I'm gonna put mine on my bulletin board, and what a perfect scrapbooking idea. Take your stupid bucket list, scrapbook it on there with all the pictures of you doing everything. It's like the perfect hobby, I'm telling you. So give it a shot. I get my scrapping paper at the thrift store. I get my scrapbook at the thrift store. I get it everywhere. Anyways, that's what I think you could do, but you could find other hobbies. It's just that that particular one is quite literally superior. So definitely try scrapbooking, and definitely make a list of all the things you want to do in the fall, because there's so many good things going on and it's a really fun time of year. And yeah, that'll give you a lot to look forward to this fall. Okay, you guys, it's officially the end of the video because I'm out of tips. I feel like if I added any more tips, I'd just be lying to you, because these are the things that I actually do and the changes I actually make, and we don't need any fluff. We don't have time for fluff. I hope you enjoyed this video, or at least got like a little bit of inspiration or maybe a laugh from it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.